Thanks for staying with us. Welcome to our sponsor segment. Joining us on the show now is the head business strategy of Rolad Properties, Oladotun Olaoye. He'll be speaking on the top Grange Farm Estate Scheme 2. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good to have you.
Welcome.
So Top was described to us a dual ownership model at Top Grange Farm Estate Scheme, and tell us what it's about and what are the key benefits to subscribers.
All right, thank you very much. Before I go into that, let me quickly recap. This is Top Grange Farm Estate Scheme 2. So let me quickly recap Scheme 1. So because Scheme 2 was battered from popular demand. So when we came out with Scheme 1 about 6 months ago, and 6 months after that we closed out on Scheme 1, we had a lot of people leverage about 200 acres. And on Top Grange Farm Estate Scheme 1, we did red potato, we did tomato, we did cucumber, put irrigation on farm to ensure that, productions are going on well. And one of the things that is unique about the Top Grange Farm Estate is the fact that you earn passive income from all of these farming activities. And so it means that for every subscriber that leverage Scheme 1, in another 6 months, they will be smiling to the bank, because by that time, the farm returns from all of those activities would be delivered to them in their account. Now, by popular demand, Top Grange Farm Estate Scheme 2 is here. So the question you want to ask probably is, so where is Top Grange Farm Estate located? It's at Orile Ilugun. And Orile Ilugun is along Ibadan-Abeokuta Expressway. Is closer to Ibadan, right? And this environment, this neighborhood is known for the major garri production hub that supplies even Abeokuta and Ibadan. And so I've said all of that to say that if 200 acres was done in Scheme 1 and where it is located, it shows that this is a viable project that we are onto, and it also speaks good for Scheme 2. Talking about the dual ownership. So Top Grange Farm Estate allows you land ownership and farm ownership. So with this scheme, it means that when you buy into Top Grange Farm Estate Scheme, you own the land because immediately you get your document on the property. And then, of course, you enjoy the dividend of the farming activities that we are doing on the land, farm ownership. But there are so many other benefits that are attached to this two dual offer. Number one, this project is solving the issue of residential and housing and land asset acquisition issue because of its affordability. I mean, one plot at Top Grange Farm Estate Scheme is selling for 400,000. 1 acre, which is 6 plots, is selling for 2.4 million naira. That is affordability that cannot be beaten. So it's solving that. Number two thing that it is solving is passive income generation. Every one of us seated here, we have people around us that need money. More money, yes, right? Very little people are able to give money out now for just giving money out sake. Everybody's looking for opportunity to make more money without adding too much work. Yeah. And that is the definition of passive income. How can I do what I'm doing and I'm still making more money without adding to what I'm doing? That is another thing that Top Grange Farm Estate Scheme is doing for us, because from the farming activities that we are doing, you are able to generate passive income that is guaranteed, right, for you. And this season in farm scheme, we are growing cassava. I already told you of what the hub is like, garri production and all of that. And we are planning that apart from all of the farm returns and the dividends you will get, right, we are saying that subscribers can also get a share of the production.
Okay. That's right, all our questions in one go.
I've even taken it, but, just because you have landed on that share. For instance, you are the ones who farm on the land. Yes. And the subscriber can then get a share. You determine what share.
Yes.
Or because, if I own my plot or my acre and you farm on it, I need accountability of how many tubers of yam are generated. Okay, so is that how it's done?
No, so the scheme is treated as one large farm.
Okay.
So per your subscription, yes. That's how your share is proportioned.
Okay, so can people just lease, like in terms of like they just want the benefits of the farm products and they don't want to buy the land? They're not interested in buying the land. Is that?
It's 2 in 1. You are subscribing to it, you own the land. I mean, after the whole scheme is yours to do as you please. You already have the documents, right? It's just to do as you please, you know.
Can you break down, you mentioned, they will get documentation. Can you give more details regarding that?
Yes, so the farming operations of the farming activities on the on a Top Grange farm estate, when you leverage or when you subscribe to Top Grange, right, the first thing you get is your documentation of the land. And then you also get the farm agreement, right, that stipulates all of the things that you expect, for how long you expect it for, and so on and so forth. That also comes to you, right? And also, I did mention that in this scheme too, there is going to be an opportunity of subscribers to share from the produce of the farm. Additionally to this, right, 1% of all the financial proceeds from the farm is also going to the less privileged. It's also going to people that are not able to, right, afford things now. So there is a social impact, opportunity, and benefit to this. Much more than all of these things where we are saying, every subscriber to Top Grange Farm Estate is also contributing to solving food problems in the nation. So if you are somebody that you've been looking at, how can I participate? How can I help? How can I do this? Projects like this is where you want to plug into. Apart from the fact that it benefits you, you are also being able to contribute to social issues and solving social problems.
Okay. So someone is listening to you right now. How do they subscribe to it? What's the next step?
Yes. So there are different plot sizes and, as much as you want. Like I said, when I was starting, one plot at Top Grange Farm Estate is selling for 400,000 naira. 1 acre is selling for 2.4 million naira. So when you buy an acre, for example, you get guaranteed yearly returns of 400,000 naira on farm returns. When you do 2 acres, that's 800,000. When you do 3 acres, that's what's it called now, 1.2, and like that, and like that. As you can see, the different breakdowns of different plots you can buy and returns you can get. You want to go to our website, www.roladproperties.com/Top Grange to get started, or you want to call the numbers on your screen to get started, right? This is very easy. You decide what number of plot size or land size you want to acquire at Top Grange, or you decide how much you want to get in yearly passive income, right, at Top Grange, and then, you can...
So at what point does the estate become a residential estate? Or is it that all of us that bought will now say, we'll have a meeting, say, okay, we're tired of this planting of cassava, we want to convert it to residential?
So much more than a real estate company to our subscribers, we're also your consultant. So what it means is that when we look at a particular location, we ask ourselves, how can subscribers in this location immediately start getting value in this location, other than the regular traditional way of buying land and leaving it for 3, 4, 5 years? And then you come back, and then sometimes you don't even know where your land is again. Top Grange Farm Estates, currently, how do you get value is through these farming activities. Secured, you can go for decades and come back and see your land is there. Then after, we continue to review the value proposition of that location to the point that when it is now valuable enough for you to say, you know what, because in all of this, your land is rapidly appreciating. Don't forget. So when it has gotten to the point where you can now come and, do other things with the property, all subscribers are notified, and we consult with you. This is what you now begin to do to immediately get value. See, with this project, one thing is on our mind. How can people begin to immediately get value when they subscribe to this project?
Thank you very much, Mr. Dutton. It was a pleasure having you. Is there any other questions? I think pretty much. So the numbers are on the screen.
Yes.
For those of you that are interested in the Top Grange Farm Estate, Orile
Ilugun. Yes.
Ilugun. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
That's all.